2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, that's a ripper.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Gary Woodland currently on top of the leaderboard here. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Rich, you talked about Tiger Woods inspiring a more athletic type of player. Gary Woodland really typifies that, doesn't he? And great to see him achieve his major dream as well.
Yeah, two-sport athlete back in the day, Luke. Wasn't just a golfer, was a basketball player as well. So I've always thought that shooting the basketball kind of equates into golf, especially with putting. You know, you got to have the touch. You got to have it in your fingers, as I would say, Luke. The great thing that I love about Gary is the fact that he has that athletic ability, and he was known as a long hitter at one point, but now he's kind of tempered everything down. He's learned how to get the most out of his game, and it didn't come through any better than it did a couple years back when he won that major championship. I look at Gary, even though he might be struggling right now, this is temporary. He's going to find a way to get out of this, because all great athletes do. And when he comes out of this, he's going to be so much better than what he was going into it.
Ooh. And how did that great shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And there he is, the 2019 US Open champion, Gary Woodland, currently leading things. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Yeah, that one will play. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Launched that one into space. Wow.
That's not what they were looking for.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
And here we are with their fourth. Oh, almost went in.
It hasn't been a pretty hole, but they're going to escape this hole with just the bogey. Better than most.
That limits the damage.
This player is putting for fun.
Gary Woodland currently enjoying his view. He finds himself in top spot. The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, Not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
Could roll into the rough on this one. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty. That lie was just nasty. That's the best they could do from there.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Needs this one to kick right. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here.
That was a gallant attempt. That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, just missed that one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Second shot here on the 6th. And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, yeah! A thing of beauty. I will take that also into the top 5 now.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Getting ready to play their third.
3 shots off the lead.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Good putt, that.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course.
And there he is, Gary Woodland, currently holding top spot.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. And this putt to move them into a tie for second.
And he's down there. You got to read.
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Surely it's going to.
Well hold.
And it's that man JT on top spot of this leaderboard. Good playing from Justin Thomas.
The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Quality shot, that one. Lining up from about 230 yards here.
He's 2 shots back.
Going with the 5 wood.
Should find the green.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Here's Harold Varner III. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. 9 holes down into this rivalry. Rich, how are you rating their performance so far?
Luke, so far, so good against their rival, but let's face it, there's a lot of golf yet to be played. However, I'm thinking, as they say in the movie, are you not entertained? No harm, no foul there with that shot.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
That's tiny. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
And now they're sitting in second, just 1 spot behind the lead of Justin Thomas.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Well played, mate. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
A tidy looking shot, that one.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par.
Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5, measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with the tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. That was wonderfully done. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Looking great now.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. Currently at -4 for the round. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. 9 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. If you can make this one, it's for par.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Will Zalatoris is coming off another birdie, which will take him to 1 off the pace.
Gunning for the lead now, Luke. This one could get very interesting.
Bit disappointing, that one.
Time for the second shot at the 16th.
Opting for the 5-wood. That shot's going to get rinsed, I think. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently leading.
And he's safely on the green. A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Oh, what a great stroke. It was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here. Currently at -3 for the event. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. That'll sting a bit.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And now at 3 under overall. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That's some good golf right there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards, you really got that one out there. Fantastic drive. What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Get excited. This could go in. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with a first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Well, I think that the chances are pretty good. The good thing about having a small lead is you have an opportunity to make it a bigger lead. And you want to do that. You want to go ahead and start separating yourselves from the rest of the field if you can, but you can't do it all in one fell swoop. It's hole by hole.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This is their look at birdie.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
Time to tee off at the second. This one should find the rough. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. This one might need to sit. Wonderfully played. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Hey, that's a chance. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, just missed. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's a little untidy.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Great touch.
Will Zalatoris is coming off another birdie, which will take him to 1 off the pace. We have a par 4 on this one. Oh, that was pure. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now he just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Let's catch up with Willie Z. He's always a flusher. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
Ooh, right by the hole.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, so close.
Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Opting for the 9-iron. That's a little wayward.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Leading by a shot after that hole.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. That's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, well done. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, that's frustrating. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. And with that hole done, this player currently is in 1st place, followed by Will Zalatoris. You've reached a par 3. Let's keep our laser focus. Going with the hybrid. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. A 7-footer right here.
Nice little par putt here.
This looks good. Nicely holed. And for par.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
And now we can take a look at how that wonderful play affects the leaderboard. Leading by 3 strokes now. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Could not be more perfect.
Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever.
That's a good-looking shot there. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. This one's dialed in. That's a great putt and an eagle as well. And that will take him to 8 under. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is 2nd. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. That's not the shot they're after.
And coming up well short.
Seven feet to the cup.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
I don't mind the look of this. That's a good putt to make, that one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just gotta use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. From around 120 yards here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Ooh, nice line. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Here's HV3. Oh, that's all class.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Looking good.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Second shot here on the 13th hole. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Yes, fantastic stuff. Got to say, well done. Birdie guaranteed. Thank you.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. A par putt on the table. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Let's begin the 14th. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
And back to the play, shall we? This would be a great up and down. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Expecting him to get after this one, Rich. It's a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. This one heading to the bunker.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. And gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, what does that lie look like?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Look out. There's water there. Time now for the 4th shot. Left yourself an opportunity. And this putt coming up for his par. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Going with the 7. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Here's Will Zalatoris. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. That tee shot looks pretty good. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Wow, that drive. That had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Not a bad play, that one. Henny's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. And that signs off on today's round. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
Luke, big lead through the opening 36, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.